Hi, this is Baz from 36db, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to turn our downtempo electronica environment into a banging techno track. Don't forget to check out these environments over at 36db.live. First off, we're going to change the tempo to something a bit more fitting. Next up, the drums. Although the drums are great in the downtempo electronica environment, we need something with a little bit more wallop. Let's head over to the peak time techno environment and see what we can salvage from that environment. First, I'm going to use the kick drums from the peak time techno environment because they're a little bit more edgy and a bit more present. Now I'm going to use the rest of the drums from the downtempo electronica environment without the kick. I'm also going to mute the warm snare, but keep the clap, but shorten the sample so it's a little bit more techno. I've also tweaked the drum channel strips for both the downtempo environment drum kit and also the peak time techno drum kit. This gives it a bit more bite and a bit more edginess. Now the drums are really getting somewhere. Next up, we're going to replace the bass line. This time I'm going to use the vacuum bass from the melodic house environment. This is definitely the right vibe for this track. I've also added a new bass line MIDI clip. The Dirty Road sequence sounds pretty good at this tempo, but I've tweaked and modified the MIDI so it fits the phrasing better for this track. I've also duplicated this MIDI clip and added it to the trippy sequence lead as well. And finally, for one more element, I'm going to go back into the peak time techno environment and I'm going to use the dual ARP sequence. This time modifying the sequence slightly and using the scaler to change from a G to an A and transposing by 2 notes. Okay, let's try tweaking the sound a little bit to make it a little bit more unique for this environment. That's sounding a bit more edgy. Let's also swap out the effects rack. Let's take a look at the deep house environment. And we'll grab the hot fudge. This is a warm, saturated reverb sound. Definitely a little bit more edgy. Couple of little tweaks. Okay. Let's take a look at what we've got. I hope this has given you a bit more insight into the capabilities of using one of our 36db environments. With all of our instruments, effects and processing being available as presets for you to drag into any track, this really gives you powerful tools for creating great music. To keep up with all things at 36db, head over to our website and join the mailing list. Catch you next time here at 36db.